Focus on the process of things and not the result of things. Again, focus on the process of things and not the result of things. So I hope... You ready?
Yes.
Alright. What's up, everybody? It is the serial motivator himself, Wayne McKnight Jr., and I am here with the super kid, Gabriel McKnight, and you have just tuned into episode number 2 of Conversations with Son. So look, man, we have a super interesting topic today.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, we do. But before we get in it, let's talk about this weekend. You had a, well, not even just this weekend. We were there for a couple of days. We went down to Atlanta to visit your Nene, Papa, your cousin, and your aunties, and all that good stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So tell the people how it went. What'd you do while you were down there?
I went to the arcade.
You went to the arcade? What else did you do?
And then Auntie Sonia, Godmommy.
You saw Godmommy there too, Auntie Sonia.
Harlow
the dog, yeah, absolutely. We did s'mores too, right?
Yeah.
So that was the first time that I've had s'mores. Have you had s'mores before?
Well, technically we have had s'mores, just not s'mores.
Just not s'mores. Alright. Because normally people do s'mores while camping, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I ain't doing no camping. That's not for me.
I do camping. I like nature.
You like nature?
Yeah.
Alright, that's cool.
That's why I've been talking about fishing.
Fishing? Yeah, fishing's not for me either.
I don't like seafood, so that makes sense.
I don't like seafood either. You're absolutely right, son. I'm glad you know your father very well. So man, let's jump into the topic real quick. So today we are going to talk about not allowing your success to distract you, right? And we had an interesting life lesson that happened a couple of days ago. Sit back, get comfortable, relax. We here, man, we here, let's go, you know? So a couple of days ago, we were practicing basketball across the street, the neighbor's house, right?
Yes.
So what happened? Fill us in.
I made 3 shots.
So yeah, you made about 4 or 5 shots in a row, right? You were on fire, man. And what did you say to me?
I was in the zone.
Yeah, man, you said you were in the zone, right? And then what happened the very next shot?
I missed.
You missed. So why do you think you missed?
Letting success distract you.
You let your success of the 4 or 5 shots distract you. So what should you normally be focusing on when you're shooting jump shots?
The engineering.
The engineering or the mechanics of it, right?
I like calling it engineering.
You like calling it engineering? I mean, that's a pretty cool word too.
I like calling it engineering because you're kind of like engineering.
You're engineering the jump shot. Absolutely, right? So what are some of the mechanics of shooting a jump shot? What are some of the things you focus on?
Backboard.
The backboard. So you are envisioning the ball going in, right?
Mm-hmm.
What else?
The arc.
The arc, which deals with your follow through, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see your follow through.
I'm left-handed too.
You are left-handed, absolutely. What's one more thing? Like your elbow tucked in, you want your elbow to be aligned with the basket when you shoot, right? Yeah. So those are the things that you're supposed to be focusing on. But what I think happened is that you hit those 5 shots in a row. Then the 6th shot, you started focusing on whether the ball was going in or not, right? So you start to focus on the result of the action as opposed to the action, because we can't control the result. We can't control if the ball goes in or not, right? The only thing that we can control are our actions, right? And as we do that, as long as our mechanics are right, then the odds of the ball going in are higher. But when we take our attention off the discipline of how to shoot the ball and start to focus on if the ball is going in or not, we get in trouble, because the result can discourage you, right? If you miss, if the focus is the result and you miss, you can get discouraged, you might lose confidence, and you'll stop shooting. But if the focus is on the discipline of the mechanics of the jump shot, right? Elbow tucked in, follow through, envisioning the ball going in. If that's the focus, then it doesn't matter if the ball goes in or not, because you're doing things the right way. And if you're doing it the right way, then the odds are that the ball's going to go in. And even if it doesn't go in, you'll keep shooting because the focus is the mechanics and not the result, right?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
I know that's a lot, man. So can you think of an example, like break it down for me, man. Think of an example really quick of how success can distract you, or how it has distracted you before. So I want to make sure you understand this. I want to make sure that you're really getting this.
A couple days ago, as you heard, we went to the arcade.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my cousin were racing.
That's all right. Yeah, you were racing. Was it Mario Kart?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was ahead.
Were you in first place?
No, second.
You were in second place. And your cousin was in third place?
No.
Fifth place? Okay, go ahead.
Right near the finish line, and we caught up at the last second. I looked at hers because there's a lot of cars that look like me.
Oh, so she was able to catch up with you because you start to pay attention to who was behind you instead of focusing on what was in front of you? Is that what you're saying? Man, success, if you're not careful, this success thing can creep up on you, right?
Yeah.
Man, that is such a good lesson. I'm glad you figured that out. That's super dope, man. Anything else you want to say to the people before we get out of here? Let's talk about the Ferrari. The new setup. You got your Gatorade. Now I gave you water. You was like, no, Pops, I want the Gatorade. All right, cool. So you want to say anything about the Ferrari?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, it was a couple days ago. One of your friends gave this to me.
Yeah, that was nice of them, wasn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a pretty fast car, isn't it? How's that Gatorade taste?
Good.
Good? It has 0 sugar.
Yay.
All right, man, listen, I appreciate you spending some time with me, and we're gonna get out of here, all right? But before we get out of here...
And one thing.
Go ahead, yeah.
Please remember to call us a Ferrari.
I know I was calling it a Lambo, right?
Yes.
And it's a Ferrari, though. That's my bad. I'm glad you corrected me on this. So, guys, listen. You're going to experience some successes, and you're going to experience some losses. But understand, in a loss, there is a lesson. But there's also danger in the success if you allow it to distract you. Focus on the process of things and not the result of things. Again, focus on the process of things and not the result of things. So I hope that made sense today. I hope it brought value to you. I'm glad you spent some time with me today. And until we meet again, be inspired. Peace.